Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Luna to go on the run. Sheila reminds Deacon that the Spencers tend to betray. Brooke gets an agonizing reality check from Ridge. The police to arraign Luna. The youthful woman will make a run for it. With the pardoned killer on the run, that means there will be a manhunt. Finn and Steffi Forrester wouldn't be suitable to rest until the villain is set up and back in captivity. While Luna did say she had a plan to get relief of Steffi, she didn't actually say she was going to kill her. So, I'm not sure if the police have enough for an arrest, but it's a cleaner, so moving on. Sheila will know that Luna is on the run. The waitress had a bad feeling and prompted her granddaughter to be careful. Sheila also told Luna that Will reversal was suspicious. Luna did hide that gun before Will came over. So, it should be intriguing to see what happens to that gun. Does Luna take it with her, or do the police find it laterally? Ridge confronts Brooke. Now, the Golden formerly heard the Tridge engagement news from Nick. Ridge will need to be direct and clear with Brooke, and try to stop her from continuing soliciting for them to reunite. Hope and Katie have both been bothered about Nick recently. I wonder if Katie or Hope reached out to Nick about Brooke being unfit to get over Ridge. Nick broke the news to Brooke about Taylor proposing to Ridge. Now, Brooke must find a way to accept it and move on with her life. Taylor and Ridge continued celebrating their engagement back at the Forrester manse, where Taylor wondered about Eric's response to their big news. Taylor looked forward to giving Steffi and Thomas updates before telling Ridge it was eventually their time to be happy. At Forrester Creations, Brooke gushed over how glad she was to have Hope at the company again. Hope still wished she could have her line back, so Brooke said she'd talk to Ridge about rejuvenating it. Hope suggested about Brooke wanting a romantic rejuvenation with Ridge too, but she felt her mama merited better. Brooke mentioned Nick visiting lately and telling her the same thing. Hope was pleased over Nick seeking Brooke out and hoped that perhaps he could be exactly what her mama demanded right now. Brooke was adamant that Ridge still had her heart. After Brooke played Ridge up as her fortune and said he'd come back to her, Nick appeared in the doorway. Hope gave Nick a clinch and hoped to catch up with him while he was in city. Once Nick was alone with Brooke, he suggested about having commodity he demanded to tell her in person, and Brooke ultimately realized it must be bad. Nick confessed to what he witnessed at Il Giardino, so Brooke was shocked over Taylor proposing and Ridge accepting her marriage offer. While Nick revealed Ridge and Taylor's engagement to Brooke, Luna kept up her sweats to sizzle with Will at her apartment. Will made out with Luna, so Electra plotted to watch all the kisses and hear him talk about their bifurcation. Steffi snappily reminded Electra that it was all for show. Despite how hard it was to witness all this on the videotape feed, Electra knew Will was stepping up to cover Steffi and her family, including Electra herself. Electra also got consolation from Chief Bradley that backup would be staying hard for Will if effects went wrong. Will pumped the thickets with Luna and claimed he didn't want her thinking he was just using her for a passionate hassle. Will pretended they could be commodity further and acted sympathetic over Luna's once struggles. After Luna blustered about Poppy, she gushed over eventually chancing her father. That led to Luna going on a diatribe about that wine Steffi crushing her dreams of having a relationship with Finn. Luna made it clear that she wouldn't stand for it and revealed she had a plan to make sure Steffi wasn't a problem ever again. At Precipice House, Finn blabbed over that comment being intent to harm, but it looks like Baker will contend they need further soon enough. Will's parlor scheme will come with some surprises. A response from Ridge to Taylor's big offer. Steffi and Finn stay anxiously while Will tries to stop Luna, and Katie takes the time to give Brooke some neighborly advice on her relationship straits. Ridge and Taylor are together. It wasn't that long ago that he was with Brooke, but they broke up after Hope induced Carter to steal Forrester Creations down. Now, all that's over, and the Forresters are back in charge of FC. Brooke still lingers over Ridge and Taylor's relationship. Complete with a ring, Taylor asked Ridge to marry her, but he hasn't answered. Brooke commended Katie about Nick's return to Los Angeles. She also let Katie know that Nick wasted no time in kissing her and reminding her of what they formerly had. Nick is ready to see Brooke stop with her on again/out again cycle with Ridge. Brooke isn't so sure, however, because she's convinced that Ridge is her fortune. Luna hasn't given up her pursuit of Finn and Steffi and their children. She gave a gift to her half-family, and she's been looking at him through a high-powered camera lens. Also there's her little gun range shooting at Steffi's picture. Luna remains hung up with Will indeed though he's Electra Swain. Sheila indeed advised Luna down from Will and from Finn, but Luna didn't want to hear it. Liam and Hope resolve, but he was determined to reunite with her. Tawny's son, Amber, wanted Liam for herself and was pretending that he was the father of her future child, so Tawny interdicted textbook dispatches Liam transferred to Hope and replied as Hope, successfully satisfying Liam that he and Hope were truly over. Liam agreed to move in with Amber. Liam sought in dissolution from Steffi so that he could be with Hope. After an emotional walk down memory lane with Steffi during Aspen Fashion Week, he tore up the dissolution papers she had inked, but back in LA, he moved forward with a divorce, and he and Hope planned to wed. Liam was agonized when Steffi's motorcycle accident redounded in her misfiring their child, but nursed reservations about trying for another baby and pondered continuing his relationship with Hope. Quinn colluded to keep Liam and Hope piecemeal so that her son, Wyatt, could be with Hope. When she locked him in the broom room at Forrester, he hovered to press charges if she pulled another trick. Liam and Wyatt batted the ethics of exposing Maya's transgender secret as part of their trouble to oust Rick and Maya from power at Forrester. Bill ignored their misgivings and published Maya's story. When Ridge latterly took the arm at Forrester, he named Liam as vice chairman. Liam scuffled with conforming to normal life after having spent months as an amnesiac who believed he was married to Quinn. Despite Wyatt and Steffi's marriage, Liam advised Wyatt that he was going to fight for her. Liam set about that Bill had written the negative review of Sally's collection to Sync Spectra. Bill fumed when Liam refused to stay silent. Liam decided to give his marriage to pregnant Steffi another chance despite her solecism with Bill and his pull to Hope, also concluded that he couldn't trust Steffi's connection to Bill and asked Hope to marry him. Liam and Steffi chose Kelly as the name for their future son. Liam had his marriage to Steffi annulled, but Wyatt intruded Liam and Hope's espousal to reveal to Liam that Bill had faked an ongoing affair with Steffi to resolve up Liam and Steffi. Wyatt revealed to Liam that Thomas was colluding to destroy Liam and Hope's relationship. Hope eventually decided to end her marriage to Liam in order to be a mama to Thomas's youthful son, Douglas. Finn, Steffi, and Hayes are playing checkers at the Sandhouse. As they look at their son, Steffi says she still can't believe Luna came to the house and Finn says she's no longer a problem. Luna is at the apartment as she remembers talking to Steffi and Finn about her half-family, Hayes. Steffi doesn't want to hear it as Finn wants nothing to do with her. Luna flips through Filmland on her phone when Remy arrives to check in and make sure she's staying out of trouble. Taylor and Ridge are at the Forrester manse. She says how thankful she's for his strength and support. Brooke sits at her office at Forrester Creations and thinks back to her time with Ridge at the last fashion show. Just also, Hope interrupts saying she's headed home. Brooke is sticking around which makes Hope wonder what's up. Suddenly, she realizes it must be about Ridge. Brooke assures her son she isn't staying around for Ridge, who formerly left. She notes the house is veritably empty and would rather stay at work where she can be busy. Thank you for watching this video. And do not forget to like, comment and subscribe.